I graduated from Queensland University in majoring in geology and metallurgy in the late 60s. Worked locally for a few years and then internationally for several years until 1980. Been involved with so many developments and exploration efforts both in South Australia and Queensland. I would suspect there's no one that has as long a history as myself in that area.
Ross's background lends him to the role of chairman of the technical committee, and he has oversight over all of the major technical decisions that we take as a board.
Oh, Ross is a real oil and gas man. He's informally known as Mr. Cooper Basin, and when I first met him going back in 1993 is when he was first drilling wells for Petroleum, looking for gas in southwest Queensland, right where Drill Search is exploring.
I've headed up exploration teams for Petroleum in both South Australia and Queensland over 15 to 20 years. Done independent exploration work for other companies as well in the basin.
Ross is the famous Mr. Cooper Basin.
He is a very good sounding board, both for the members of management but also for the rest of us on the board in terms of knowing what the benchmarks should be in the industry and in the area that we're operating.
You know, we're drilling in areas that he drilled in over 20 years ago. And the same concepts he was chasing back then are just as valid now. We just have the technology to do it a little bit better.
It's having that knowledge in the back of your mind, the background that puts everything in perspective, a lot easier than new people that have come in, etc.
And the other thing I'd say about Ross is he's a real gentleman. He brings real gentlemanly skills to the board, or gentlemanly values to the board.
I'm very easygoing with respect to other professionals, geologists, geophysicists, reservoir engineers. I can talk very comfortably with all of them, and I'm not, if you like, demanding of them that they see it my way. I'm a good listener.
Ross is a very sincere, thorough and practical person who gives us the balance between academic credibility in what we do and practical need to make sensible decisions at the right price.